How's it going today, guys? My name is JSP, and today we are talking about the Chicago Bears. Look at this. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. This is what I got for Christmas. Got the new sweatshirts. I love them. It's awesome. One of the few Bears things I got for Christmas. So, anyway, the Chicago Bears won last week against the Cardinals. I believe it was 27-13 or 16 or something like that. It wasn't a very dominating win. The defense played good. Kyler Gordon had a sack. Montez Sweat didn't have a sack, which was a little disappointing. And Justin Fields was unfortunately one of the worst quarterbacks to play against the Cardinals this year. I don't know what happened. He rushed really good. Really, really good. And honestly, Justin Fields is making this so hard for Ryan Poles and the city of Chicago because right now, honestly, I think the city of Chicago is split down the middle. Split down the middle, whether they want to keep Justin Fields or draft Caleb Williams or a quarterback that Ryan Poles falls in love with. Whether that's trading back and getting a different quarterback or going for the top pick, which is most likely going to be Caleb Williams, or getting Marvin Harrison Jr. and keeping Justin Fields for one more year. I'm not really sure. Okay, honestly, I think they're just, especially Chicago, is just split down the freaking middle. Like it's 50-50. Honestly, there's no one side or the other. So there's only 2 more games left, and I think people have already made up their mind. All right, we're not going to make the playoffs. It's just not going to happen. But if Justin Fields is going to go out, I want him to go out with a bang, and that is defeating the Green Bay Packers. I don't think it's going to happen. You know, we haven't beat them in over 5 years. It's not going to happen. I will never predict the Bears to beat the Green Bay Packers because it's not happening. And Jordan Love, he looks like the next Aaron Rodgers, unfortunately. So we have to deal with the Packers, being good for another two decades. So, but anyway, is there any way that the Bears make the playoffs? No. What do you guys think is going to happen? Okay, leave a comment down below. What do you guys think is going to happen? Are the Bears going to keep Justin Fields? I think the city of Chicago has already made up its mind on our offensive coordinator, Luke Getsy. I think we all want to see him, out of here. At least I do. And I'm sure 90% of you guys do. There's that 10% that are stupid. Our offense doesn't work. Our offense has been the weak point of this team. The Bills fire their offensive coordinator. The Steelers fire their offensive coordinator. Who else? There was one other team that fired their offensive coordinator, and because their offense just was not clicking, they were not working. We're the only dumb team that doesn't fire a head coach mid-season. Antonio Pierce on the Raiders is doing good. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. The Panthers just almost beat the Packers, which would have been awesome, because if the Panthers were going to beat anyone, I would want it to be the Packers, but also at the same time, we probably would have lost the first overall pick. This is franchise changing, and honestly, Ryan Poles' job should not be in question at all. At all. I think he's done a great job with what he has had to work with. He's required Montez Sweat, Jaquan Brisker, Kyler Gordon, Roshan Johnson, right? I mean, DJ Moore, Tevin Jenkins. I think that was Ryan Pace, but, Braxton Jones, Darnell Wright. I think he's done enough for now. Plus, he turned a first overall pick into another first overall pick. If we get it, okay? It's not guaranteed. If the Panthers lose again this Sunday, then I'm pretty sure we guarantee get it, but they need to lose. If the Panthers lose again, then I'm pretty sure it's like a 99.9% chance that we get it. Like a bunch of random shit would have to happen for us to not get it. But It's franchise changing. What Ryan Poles is doing right now is franchise changing when it comes to a franchise. You know, not many times in history has a first overall pick turned into another first overall pick. Like, you can even look back in my old videos. I was predicting we would probably trade back with the Colts, with the Titans, with the Texans. If we traded back with any of those, we would have nowhere near the first overall pick. So Ryan Poles chose the correct partner, and he didn't know, but he pretty much had a feeling that the Panthers would be the worst team or close to the worst team in the league, and he was right. He made the right decision. So I think Ryan Poles, his job is secure in my eyes. Like, he's no question our GM. Now, it also depends on what picks he makes with these. That is also a big thing, obviously. Like, he can't screw these up. He can't screw up Justin Fields, because I already know. I think he's already made up his mind on Fields. I think he's going to move on. We will be drafting a quarterback in April. But I already know, as a Bears fan, if we trade Justin Fields, he is going to go off on another team, whether that's the Falcons, Colts, Browns. Who else needs a quarterback? Tennessee, Arizona, New England. There are so many freaking teams that need a quarterback right now. And honestly, if we trade back, it is going to be probably a bigger haul than last year, because there are so many desperate teams right now that need a quarterback, and this is such a quarterback-heavy draft. And a lot of people and scouts and analysts and TV voices are saying that Caleb Williams is the number 1 overall pick. So, I don't know. What do you do if you're Ryan Poles? Because right now, it's looking like the Bears have the number 1 pick, then the Cardinals, then the Patriots. So, if we trade back with the Patriots to number 3, the Cardinals, I'm very, very confused on what they're going to do. I am very on the fence, because, in my opinion, I don't think Kyler Murray is the answer. I don't think he's the answer. So do they go quarterback? But if they think he's the answer and they want to stick with him, they can draft Marvin Harrison Jr., and they probably will. So would you trade back with New England and risk not getting Marvin Harrison Jr.? Or would you just take Marvin Harrison Jr. at number 1? Or would you trade back and draft a quarterback, let New England get Caleb Williams, and then let us get Drake May at number 3 or something? I don't know. But there's so many options. There's so many things that Ryan Poles could do, and he is the only person on this planet. It doesn't matter what your opinion is. It doesn't matter what my opinion is. It doesn't matter what anyone's opinion is. He is the only person on this planet that can make that decision. Unless George McCaskey gets in the way of that decision, he is the only one on this planet that can make that decision. And nobody, not you, not me, not anyone, is going to know what Ryan Poles is actually going to do until draft night. He's not going to give away a hint. He's not going to be like, oh yeah, we're moving on from Justin Fields. We will probably, this offseason, after the Bears don't make the playoffs, after the Super Bowl, this offseason, Ryan Poles will most likely just surprise us with the news. Hey, the Bears are trading Justin Fields to the Falcons or the, wherever. It's probably going to be very surprising. It can even happen on draft night for more picks, or maybe draft week. So let me know what you guys think Ryan Poles is going to do in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.